YouTube, and welcome to my windy front yard. I've changed the angle a bit, try and prevent the wind noise from ruining the video. I was hoping to be able to have a bit more spring-like appearance for this week's video, but the weather, it's sunny, but it's quite cold, and we actually had night frost one night this week. So when I sit out in, sorry, phone call, sorry about that. It was my wife, and I had to take it. It actually sort of relates to the topic of today's video, but I think I was about to say that I was hoping to have a more spring-like appearance today in my outfit, but since it's been cold, it's tweed and corduroy to keep me warm. Yeah, the topic of today, it's bats. Well, it's not really bats, but it's bat related. Bats have taken a lot of flack lately due to the coronavirus, but me, I'd like to thank the bats around here. They made me a happy man, and that might sound strange, but the reason is, I'll take it from the beginning. A couple of years ago, I'll start even further back. When we moved here, 2003, there were bats in this area. You could see them flying in the evenings during the summer. But we never knew what sort of bat or bats. But a couple of years ago, I found a bat in the boiler room, and I took some pictures of it, and I'll put them in. And I have a friend, and she's married to a guy who's sort of a bat expert, and I emailed the photos to her, and she showed them to her husband, and after studying them, he said that they were, I'm not sure about the English name, I meant to check on it, but I forgot. But in Swedish they're called barbastell, and I think it's similar, barbastell, something like that in English. Anyway, they're really rare in Sweden, and they can't be found at many locations. So yeah, that was great. It's always fun to have rare animals on your land, and they need the sort of environment, the old the meadows with the old oaks and beech trees, and also not farm animals, but farm buildings. That forms part of their habitat. And yeah. And the problem we have with our meadows is that we don't have enough animals to graze them like they need to be grazed. And bushes and brambles are slowly taking over. And we've asked a neighbor who's a dairy farmer if they would be interested in grazing our land. And they said that yeah, they're interested, but the meadows need a lot of clearing before that. And it'll be several days work clearing, and then you have to get all the bushes and brambles away. So that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But yeah, they were interested, and they were interested enough to contact the local environmental agency to see. Sometimes you can get grants if the land is deemed really valuable. You get grants to clear it or to use it, to graze it. And when they did, they were told that since the bats were there, they could get the grant. The reason the local environmental authority knew about it was that I reported it once I knew that we had this rare bats on our land. I reported it, and that turned out to be a really good thing. Because now they're getting money for the clearing, and they've been doing it. They started very abruptly. They called here, was it Thursday last week, and asked about if they could start clearing, and because they had the manpower available, and they also had contact with a farm that takes down trees. I mean, he harvests, or they harvest forest, and they wanted not only to clear away the bushes and brambles, but take down a lot of trees as well to open up, to let more sunlight down to the ground and into the meadows. And it was hastily arranged that they would start work here, and they started on Saturday. And my wife and I and the kids went out taking down all the fences, because you don't want fences when you're clearing, so they had to go down. I can't get this pipe lit, and it's strange because it's quite windy. But I'm talking lots, and I'm not sure I'm making much sense, but I'll soldier on. And yeah, we took down the fences and they started clearing, and all of the bushes and brambles are down now, but they still on the ground, and I shot some footage of how it looks at the moment, and I put that at the end of the video. And we're waiting for the people to come and take down the trees, and that was what the phone call was about. It was my wife telling me that they're about to begin. So once I've shot this, I'm going to head out to the forest and talk to them. Well, I'm really excited because it's like a new start for our meadows and our forest. It'll revitalize it, and we don't have to pay. Hopefully we'll actually get some money for the trees that they're taking down, that the net result will be positive, and we'll get paid a bit, not much, but we won't have to pay for all this work to be done. And with the help of the grant from the environmental agency. And then the dairy farmers will put up new fences, and they'll graze our land. Not all of it will keep a few meadows for ourselves, but most of it they'll use. And that's really grand, because it's been a burden seeing the land not used properly, seeing the bushes and brambles taking over. It has felt like I've been letting down all the generations that have worked here before me. So I'm really grateful for the bats that they really made this thing that's happening now possible, and I'm really happy about it. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been going on, and I've been sort of unfocused, I think, but yeah, that's the best I could do today. So, oh yeah, the housekeeping. One of my ash pipes and some HH Bull Kentucky from McBaron. So, thanks for watching, take care, hope to see you soon again, bye. I think you can get a pretty good picture of how much bushes and brambles that has been taken down here, but most of the trees will be taken down as well. Nearly all the birches and the ones that we're going to save, that's oak trees, and I think you call them beeches in English. And all along this meadow that I'm standing in, the border or the limit has been cleared, and it goes on down there.